last year, we developed a unique thing called the True North Women's Forum. And the Women's Forum's purpose is to bring together women in senior leadership roles, doesn't have to be the head of the organization, to focus not only on business and leadership issues, but on women in leadership issues, and also issues in terms of aligning with what's purposeful for you. The term True North was coined by a guy out of Harvard, Bill George, and when Bill was talking about True North, he was talking about the alignment of an individual with what's purposeful for them in their work, and the alignment of an organization in terms of the organization aligning with its purpose or mission. And so I thought the True North Women's Forum was a great title, because the women participating focus on what's purposeful for them, and also to stay aligned with that and to realize when they're out of balance. Very, very important for women. And these are things that I recommend that you consider doing in your work environments, in terms of finding a peer group where you can let your hair down. All the women sign confidentiality agreements. So it's a place where people are safe and they can be with like-minded peers. I think one of the difference between this and just getting together with women you know, the women in our True North Women's Forums report, one woman commented saying, you know, it's like being with your girlfriends, but a lot of my girlfriends don't really understand what I do. It's great to be with women friends who also understand what it's like to feel the pressure of operating at a key level in an organization. So one of the tools that we use in the peer forum that may be of interest to you and whatever you might do with this is a decision map. And so we check in. The Women's Forum meets for a half day a month. If people are out of town, there are forums that can develop for a full day, a quarter, where people come and bring a business issue or opportunity. It might have an issue of women in leadership laced in it, because that offers a challenge sometimes. And the women bringing the issue to the group will take 10-15 minutes to describe their issue, summarizing what it is, or might be an opportunity, and enlisting the group's help. They provide some information so that the group can drill down. So what are some of the key points that the group needs to know to be of assistance to the woman bringing the issue? What are some of the options that that woman has already thought about or evaluated? And are they taking any action, or is there some action that they want to take? And once they describe the issue, they have to zip it and not go any further, and the rest of the women ask them questions. A Socratic approach that helps you learn what you know and don't know about your issue or opportunity. And then after the questioning phase, each woman in the roundtable offers their suggestions, advice, and shares their experience before we discuss it. So the richness of the diversity of the viewpoints comes out. And then we discuss the issue in more depth, and I always ask the women bringing the issue to the group, what are the 2 or 3 things that you heard that you're going to act on? I make note of it, and the women remember. So this is something that you can take away as a strategy, perhaps, either through WEIWC or some other vehicle. We've helped organizations install this process in their companies. It's a little less effective, though, because sometimes confidentiality becomes an issue. I encourage you to also invest in some developmental coaching. Women are often reluctant to do this. I think the stigma of having a coach has kind of gone away at one point. Having been a coach for about 20 years now, organizations would often ask for a coach to come in if there were problems. But now more and more organizations are bringing in coaches because they want to develop their talent. So being able to assess where you are versus where you'd like to be, set some key goals, and begin to develop a plan of action and stay accountable to that plan by tracking the results is a very, very powerful way to develop as a woman in leadership roles.